Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Gary Venice. I'm with ERA Blue Key Properties here in Spring City, Tennessee, and wanted to talk today about first-time home buying and that first-time home buying process. Um, First-time home buying can be very exciting and maybe sometimes a scary time. If you're a first-time home buyer, you've probably been on the web and looking at properties and picking out those things, those features that jump out at you and would be on a nice to have kind of a thing. But there are a lot of steps that go into this, and it can be a scary time. And so, one of the things I want to talk about is just the process that happens when we go through this. Now, the first thing is, while it's fun to look online and be getting an idea of what properties are out there, one of the biggest steps that you can do as a first-time home buyer is sit down with a mortgage lender and find out exactly what category you can be looking in terms of finances and price ranges, and also to get a pre-approval on the purchase of a home and the ability to move forward. And that's really key. It helps establish the range of the property that you can afford, and it sort of boxes in the expectations of some of the things you may have seen online that at this point may be out of reach, but it doesn't necessarily mean that 90% of the things you're looking for can't be met. And as part of that, it's a good idea to put together a wish list, because once you have the pre-approval letter in your hand, the next thing you want to do is go out and find a realtor that you can work with, that understands your process and where you are and is experienced with assisting with first-time home buyers and can help you hone in on the things that you're looking for as far as features that you want in your new home. And I usually tell people to put together a wish list, everything you can think of that you'd like in the home, and then that list can start to be whittled down if necessary, so that you can get a large percentage of what it is you're looking for in the price range that your affordability box says you can look at. Another thing is, obviously, the old adage, location, location, location. Where do you want to be? What's important? The school district's important to you, probably, and shopping and availability of services. So all those things go into, again, refining this box so that we can get closer and closer to assisting you with finding this dream home that you're looking for. Once you find it, of course, then the real excitement begins, because now you get into the offer process. The buyer, if you're ready to make the offer and move forward, your agent can assist you in getting all of the paperwork pulled together that's required for a successful transaction. That obviously may lead to some back and forth in terms of pricing negotiation or other items that you may want as part of the transaction, and the seller may have a different idea. So there's that offer process that goes back and forth. Once the offer is accepted, then the meat of the transaction begins. There's things like the home inspection that I would highly recommend every first-time home buyer do. The mortgage company is probably going to request a wood-destroying insect inspection for that. If it's an FHA, if you're going FHA or VA, there are additional kinds of requirements, both from the mortgage lending standpoint and the inspection standpoint. Then there's the appraisal. Okay, the appraisal is probably the single biggest time item here recently in the process. I'm not sure why that is. I can't find any real reason for it, but right now the appraisal process is taking an inordinate amount of time, and there are a bunch of requirements that go on as part of that process. And so I wanted to make sure that as a first-time home buyer, you understand where the what the process is and the kinds of things you need to be looking at. We have a mentoring program here, so if even before you've talked to your mortgage lender, if you want to come in and sit down and say, hey, we're really thinking about, this is our first home, we want to get started on it, we can help you walk through these steps. All our agents are trained to deal with first-time home buyers and all the things that are important to them, and also all the pitfalls that can come along that we can guide you around. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact us here. It's ERA Blue Key Properties. Our number here is 423-365-2515. Any of the agents here would be happy to help you. And again, they're trained to assist you in this first-time home buying mentoring program. Appreciate your time today and hope you found this helpful, and look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks.